challenge we had with the industry is there wasn't really a small bus.
It's in our DNA to really identify areas in the market that there's a need and demand for.
The workhorse of the transit vehicle is a 40-foot vehicle. And what the large OEMs at the time were doing was they were taking 10 feet out of the middle of the product, but it was still a very large, cumbersome vehicle.
We needed something that actually fit into the community, something that was receptive on a residential street. So the Vicinity bus, that's exactly what you're getting. You're getting a bus, it's in that 30-foot range, and that really is the evolution of that product. It works in the vicinity of your neighborhood, and that's where the name generates itself from.
And then now we've really taken our time to design the right electric vehicle solution for not only our transit products, but our new class 3, 4, and 5 trucks.
When you define your functional requirements, you can then design the product. So we spend an awful lot of time trying to figure out what the functional requirements are for the driver, the passenger, and the mechanic, and then designing that form to meet those functional requirements.
We wanted to develop the product to ride a lot nicer. We wanted the product to be nice and roomy and airy inside the vehicle.
They're a lot smoother to drive. We put the batteries in the floor of our buses. The center of gravity is a lot lower. It's a lot safer.
One of the really creative things we did is we tried to design it so that you could plug it in the rec center. You could plug it in at the airport. But we also designed it so it could do fast charge as well. So really what it meant was you could get into the EV market at a more affordable price point.
There's so many small communities that have not had access to vehicles, and I think that's really where our vehicle, being purpose-built and mid-size, can go into those communities.
Transportation is about moving people and product. We look at our products as one of those important pieces in the economy that's going to help move people in their community, but connect to businesses as well.
The carbon footprint is a big one. The climate crisis is happening. We see it by, putting our transit vehicles as an electric solution. This is going to make a big impact on emissions, on sound, on the ease of transportation.
We've really got a passionate team around us, and I think that comes out in the products that we develop.
Here we see a path, and everyone's embracing that path, and a lot of us come from that background in transportation. So we share that same vision and that same passion of where do we go next, and how do we get there?
I'm very passionate about public transit. I'm very passionate about saving the planet. The two of those things combined, adding buses to communities and also electrifying vehicles, that's extremely rewarding.
We talk about our economies in the future, what is it going to be like for our kids, our grandkids, and how are we going to move people efficiently and effectively? That starts today.
We're going to continue developing EV products. We're going to continue developing products that people want, that people need, that are the right size for the communities.
It's the Wild West. It's the dawn of a new era, and the world needs a solution that's going to work for the future.
It's rewarding to take a company further and grow, but it's even better and more rewarding when you're doing something good for the planet.